Ms. Fisher, Ms. Strickland, Dr. Goldstein, Dr. Barlow, esteemed faculty and staff, students of the class of 2016, parents, friends, and siblings who were dragged here by your parents. Welcome to the 2016 graduation. My name is Vidur Prasad, and today I want to talk about the future for the class of 2016. The 4, and for some of us even 5 years that we have spent at STEM have transformed us. All of us have grown mentally, and for some of you lucky few, you've grown physically as well. We've developed and evolved with the able guidance of our teachers to start dreaming about how we can have a real impact on our world. Every valedictorian is supposed to come up here and give this riveting, inspirational speech about how we're going to start tackling the challenges out there and make the transition from the school to the real world. But let's be honest, class of 2016, we've been doing this for years. Whether it's the immigration project that we did in the 8th grade, the Israeli-Palestinian project, or our Senate bill, our work has had a real impact on our communities. But the beauty of STEM is not just the curriculum, it's not just the course content that we learn, and really it's not even just the amazing extracurricular opportunities that we get. It's the people that we've been able to work with. I think the best way to see what the class of 2016 will achieve in the future is to see the activities and initiatives that we've already achieved. We have one of the best cyber patriot teams in the state, which we of course use for purely innocent purposes. So if you see AJ's picture on CNN in the future, you have a pretty good guess why. Some of our students, like Shari and Alex D. Smith, have actually presented at TED Talks, and our class has dominated science fairs for years. Our robotics teams have done great, and have brought STEM to literally thousands of kids through dozens of outreach events over the years. But the key to the STEM experience, and I think the main thing that I walk away with after my years at STEM, is the importance of recognizing the multiple facets of every challenge that humanity faces. Our class has succeeded in areas beyond STEM and truly beyond even school. We've been to Washington to compete in the Chicago finals, and we've even succeeded athletically, including Jacob for his mountain biking. Cheyenne has already earned her pilot's license and is on track to fly in the Army. We have even had a student who went for months without even being able to stand without nausea rise to become our valedictorian. When I look back at the accomplishments, from volunteering in NHS to tutor younger students, to Alex Helton's efforts to reach out to bridge the gap between the middle school and the high school, and prep the middle schoolers for high school, I see the resilience, passion, and seamless execution in a wide range of fields that will propel us forward in the future. Quite simply, the future of the class of 2016 is bright. We have students going to schools all over the nation, from Rose-Hulman and Wright State and Colorado Mesa to Ohio State and the University of Michigan. Many of our students will be entering the armed services, and one of our students, Eric Tao, will also enter the Naval Academy. It is the experiences that we have had at STEM that have opened our eyes to the opportunities of the world. I want to tell a quick story to everyone here that outlines what STEM really means to me. When I was in the 8th grade, my uncle was hit by a drunk driver, and he's actually here today, and he was okay, but thousands of people every year are not. So over the last couple of years, I developed software to find drunk and dangerous drivers using traffic cameras in my summer internships. The reason I tell this story is because I think it's representative of what all of us have learned and become through our years at STEM. The things we do can have a real impact, and my efforts are representative of everyone in my class. We're going to achieve amazing success. Some of us will become geologists understanding the world. Others will be biomedical engineers and doctors healing the diseases of tomorrow. We will have soldiers valiantly defending our soil in the Army, Navy, and Coast Guard. We will be speedball coaches. Is that too soon, mustache? We will have computer scientists helping make computers as intelligent as humans, or at least as smart as the 6th graders. We will defend others in the court of law and hunt down the stories as journalists. We'll work on Wall Street, driving markets, and we'll work for nonprofits, making the world a better place. For us to achieve all these things, we need inspiration. And since every normal high school valedictorian speech has one inspirational quote, in STEM fashion, I'm going to have 2. Let's call them the 2 hats of inspiration. I can feel the pain from the class right now. The first is from Louis Grizzard. Life is like a dog sled. If you're not the lead dog, you never change this. I learned this as the president of student government, which I after a hard-fought election where I was the only candidate. The second quote is, if you don't like how the table is set, turn over the table. This quote is, of course, from my personal hero and role model, President Frank Underwood from House of Cards. When I see most quotes, I usually don't register them, I just chuckle and move on. But when I look closer at these two, I truly believe that as we stand here about to receive our diplomas, we are on the cusp of an amazing time. Whether we're going to college or the workforce, all of us are ready to take the world by storm. The past 5 years have been transformation for all of us in the class because of all the teachers here. I truly believe that the T in STEM should mean teachers, and for once I'm not trying to pander like a politician. The dedication and passion that our teachers have shown for their subjects and for our future is what drives us and has allowed us to find our own passions. I'll never forget Miss Tash always asking me about my science fair projects and how it went after every single science fair I competed in. Nor will I forget Miss Durkee working tirelessly not only in student government, but also through her genuine passion for our Senate bill. I'll never forget Mr. Greaves' class, where we truly felt that our opinion and ideas could change the world, and Mr. Baudelier's passion for physics, engineering, and olive bread. From Miss Camden's enthusiasm for physics with an exclamation point, to the hours that Mr. Federico spent with us about whether or not an MIT rejection letter meant your life was over. From Miss Chen's QQs and PP cards to our administrators, Miss Fisher and Miss Strickland, actually knowing and caring about every member of our class. At STEM, we don't need to imagine what the future will be like, because we've been living it for years. We've been able to see people who are pursuing their passion and have been able to find our own over the last 5 years. So whether we're curing cancer in the future, 10 bucks and Sanders, defending our nation, or my personal goal of one day walking the halls of the United States Senate, the Dayton Regional STEM School Class of 2016 will do absolutely amazing things in the future. And we owe it to all of you. So thank you, teachers, administrators, board members, parents. Quick shout out to my own, thanks for dealing with me for 17 years. And siblings who are now happy the speech is finally coming to an end. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you all for everything that you've done for our lives. I'm extremely excited about the future of our class and the impact that we will have not only on our communities, but the world at large. I don't know about you guys, but I know the one thing I'm looking forward to most is our high school reunion. Hopefully I'll be taller then. Thanks everyone, and whatever you do, always look forward. Never turn